Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village nestled between golden meadows and whispering streams, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Lila. She had chestnut curls that shimmered in sunlight, bright green eyes full of wonder, and a heart overflowing with dreams. Though she owned very little, her warmth and cheer made her the light of the whole village. Lila lived with her grandmother, who spent her days sewing dresses for the townsfolk. Every morning Lila helped her, humming gentle tunes, as her nimble fingers stitched threads of love into every fabric. Yet in her heart, Lila wished for just one thing: a pair of beautiful shoes she could wear to the village fairs and dances. One crisp autumn morning, while wandering through the forest to gather wild daisies, Lila saw an old woman sitting beneath a tree with leaves that gleamed like silver frost. The woman's cloak shimmered softly, as though woven from moonlight. "Sweet child," the old woman said kindly, her eyes twinkling, "your heart is pure and kind. For your goodness, I wish to give you a gift." With a wave of her hand, she conjured a pair of the most beautiful blue slippers Lila had ever seen. They sparkled like the surface of a lake under morning light and fit her feet as though they were made just for her. "But remember," the woman said gently, "these slippers are enchanted. Dance when your heart is full of joy, and they will bring you bliss. But if you dance from vanity or pride, their magic will turn wild." Lila curtsied and promised, thanking the woman with a glowing smile. Then she hurried home, her heart fluttering with excitement. When the village festival arrived, Lila slipped on her blue slippers for the very first time. As the fiddles began to play, she twirled across the square, graceful and free as a butterfly in the wind. Everyone stopped to watch her dance. Her joy made the slippers shimmer like stars rippling on water. But soon the admiration of others began to fill her heart. She danced not for happiness, but for attention, and the slippers, sensing her pride, gleamed with a strange, restless light. Lila tried to stop, but her feet wouldn't obey. She spun and twirled out of the square, past the cottages, into the fields and woods. Her laughter turned into frightened cries as she danced beneath the glowing moon, unable to stop. "Oh, please," she cried to the night sky, "I only wanted to feel beautiful." Just then, the silver-leaved tree appeared before her once more, and beneath it stood the old woman. "My dear," said the woman softly, "true beauty isn't found in the eyes of others, but in the joy that lives within your heart." She touched Lila's shoulder and whispered a gentle spell. The slippers slowed, then came to rest. Lila sank into the cool grass, tears sparkling like morning dew. "I understand now," she whispered. "I will only dance when my heart is kind and full of love." The woman smiled. "Then, my child, dance again, and let your heart lead the way." From that day on, Lila was no longer known as the girl with the blue slippers, but as the girl whose joy could light up every soul around her. She danced at every celebration, not for praise but for pure happiness. And as she twirled, her enchanted blue slippers shimmered softly, never wildly again. The villagers would smile and whisper, "She's not just a dancer, she's a dream come true." And so Lila lived happily ever after, with her blue slippers, her grandmother's love, and a heart that always danced with joy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.